To import soils, we first need to download those from the PASDA website. Using your internet browser, go to www.pasda.psu.edu. A quick way to get to the soil shape files is just simply go to Browse FTP, go down to Soils, and then pick the county in which your project is located. For this example, we're going to use Dauphin County soils. Go ahead and click that, and you can save that to your Xshare location as a temporary file because we're going to import this data into AutoCAD. Once the zip file is done downloading in the Xshare location, unzip the file, and you can see the shapefile data is under spatial information. Now go into AutoCAD, open up Map Explorer by typing map W space, and then returning on to turn on this palette. Right click on Current Drawing, hit Coordinate System, and select the correct coordinate system for your project. Most projects will be on Pennsylvania State Plane, so you go to USA, Pennsylvania. Out of this long list, it's near the bottom. And then you're either going to be P83 north feet or south feet. Most projects are in NAT 83 in either the north or south zone. Go up to Map, pull down, go to Tools, and go to Import. Browsing out to your Xshare location, where your soils are downloaded, go under the county folder that you created by unzipping the file, go under the next subfolder, and then go under Spatial. In here you'll see a number of zip files. So which one do we want to select? You're always going to select the one with the largest file size. So here 13 meg is what we want. Hit OK. Here you can see we can validate our current drawing coordinate system is set to our project coordinate system. In my case, it's Pennsylvania State Plane, NAT 83, South Zone, and feet. The information coming from the shape files is actually on a different coordinate zone, so as it imports, it's going to translate it into state plane. So the coordinate system for the shape files most PASDA data is on UTM 8318. Here you can specify the layer. Let's call this 30 soils. And if you go under the data column, clicking on the ellipsis button, you can even import the data with the shapefile. So click on Create Object Data, create data table using, and then this is the data table name. Hit Select Fields, and typically the only field that we need for our soils is the map unit symbol. That's the abbreviation for all the soil types like BK, C2, BKB, BTB, so on and so forth. That's that column in the information tables. So I'm going to uncheck everything except for that. Hit OK and OK again. Then click on Import Polygons as Closed Polylines. This is an important step. Don't forget to do that. And hit OK. After the soils have finished importing, do a zoom extents, and you'll get the entire county. At this time, zoom into your project site. You can see each soils polygon is a closed polyline, so that you have overlapping line work here where the soils touch each other. So there's basically twice the amount of line work. But that's crucial at this step because if you click on any given polyline, you can actually see the soil type. What I would do from here is extract the soil types, maybe putting some text where I need it. So for instance, this soil type here is a COB2. I'll copy that. Paste that in my MText window, and I do that throughout the entire area. Then what I'm going to do is trim out the soils I don't need. So I don't need the entire county. And draw a circle encompassing my site. Use the map trim command. I can go to and select boundary. Hit select my circle. Hit automatic. So it's going to select anything that boundary crosses, but I'm going to filter it out by layer. So I want to only trim out my 30 soils layer. I'm going to trim everything on the outside. I'm going to uncheck the skip topology, and I'm going to uncheck retain object data. Hit yes to let it process. After you give it time to process and trim out, which could take a minute or two, if you get any messages, just hit close on that. So now you can see it trimmed out all the soils outside of my project area, but still I have double the line work for all my soils, so that's also going to affect the line types not showing up very well, so on and so forth. How we can clean that up is use map clean, this command. Go ahead and hit load and browse out to R templates topologies. We're going to use this create topology cleanup template. Hit open. Again, choose my soils layer. So we're going to set it to choose all objects, but filter out only the objects on this one layer. Just going to hit next and finished. And you can see it's gone through and it's modified some objects, deleted some, and created some more. You're going to just have to keep running that. So all you have to do is hit enter, hit finished, hit enter, hit finished. And you keep doing that until you get 0, 0, 0. Now when you come down, you do not have double the line work anymore. This is one line here. It broke all these lines up into individual segments. So if you, at this point, if you have all the text in there, you're ready to go ahead and create a topology of this. If you're going to do stormwater management, or if you're just showing it on a plan sheet, you're ready to go. You can copy and paste this into your existing conditions base file, or have your own GIS base, or whatever you choose to do with it. But that's how you pull in and clean up soils work. It's also, you need to know at this point, you really can't trust the object data assigned, because you don't know, if I click on this line, is it on this side or this side? So to get rid of that object data entirely, you go up to map pull down again, object data, define object data. Here's the object data table we made. Just go ahead and delete that. And now when you click on any of the line work, you can see it's just a normal polyline, no object data assigned, and again, it's just a normal AutoCAD polyline at this point. So hopefully this helps. Thanks, everybody.